Morning, Abotai. Just to conclude our series on Hilchot Bishul Akum, there's an interesting machloket rishonim whether or not when a goy cooks food for a Jew, do the kelim become asur just like by treif with regards to if a person cooks non-kosher food or basar b'chalav in pots and pans, just like those become non-kosher, do the pots and pans that were used to cook bishul akum, do those become non-kosher as well? The opinion of the Rashba is that it does. The bishul akum becomes asur, and therefore anything that it releases, any of the flavor that it releases, then gets absorbed by the kelim, and that becomes asur as well. The Rosh and other poskim are meken. They say no, only the food is asur. The kelim are mutar. If you look in Shulchan Aruch, the very last saif in Yored Asiman Kuf Yud Gimel and Chot Bishul Akum, the Shulchan Aruch paskins la halacha that like the Rashba, that it is asur. The kelim are asur, and it requires haga'ala, just like by any other treif vessels. A person would need to do haga'ala or libun, torching or purging it in boiling water. So too over here, a person would need to do the same. However, Maran Zechron Bracha discusses certain situations in Halichot Olam Chelik Zayin where a person wouldn't necessarily have to do haga'ala to it. For instance, it doesn't say this explicitly, but it's an extension of what he says. Sometimes families, ba'alet teshuvah, they want to do the right thing. Sometimes they kept the kosher kitchen, quote unquote. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people have their own ideas about what it means to keep a kosher kitchen. So now they kept the kosher kitchen, they bought kosher food, hopefully they separated between meat and dairy, all good. But they weren't always so careful with regards to bishul akum. A lot of people, they have maids at home, they have all sorts of help, and they cook a lot. So over there, a lot of the things that they cook are subject to bishul akum. So a lot of their pots and pans are now forbidden as a result of bishul akum. So what do they do now? Now they learned the halacha. A lot of people aren't aware. Now they become aware of the halacha. Now what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to kasher all of my kelim. So preferable answer is yes. But there is room for kula over here, especially for ba'alet teshuvah, which is, as we spoke about yesterday, first of all, the opinion of some poskim, Rabbeinu Abraham ben David Ba'al HaTosfot, says that bishul akum doesn't apply in a Jew's home or establishment. So over here, first of all, you have one tzeruf. This is done in a Jew's home. Second of all, you have the opinion of the Rosh and others that say that even after bishul akum was done, the food is asur, but the kelim remain mutar. The kelim don't require hechsher. And therefore over here, when you combine these two shitot together, the halacha becomes that especially for ba'alet teshuvah, if the bishul akum happened in a Jew's house or establishment, according to the letter of the law, it does not require hechsher. You don't have to kasher it because we will combine, even though individually we don't hold of either of these things, we hold that bishul akum does apply in a Jew's house. We hold that bishul akum does require kelim to be kashered. Nevertheless, when you combine these two things together, we say la halacha, there is room for kula, and especially if they want to be choser b'tshuva and they want to be careful about bishul akum from here on in, you don't have to throw the book at them, and you can say, okay, from here on in, just be more careful, but you don't have to kasher the kelim. Have a wonderful day.